Pause and resume. Judgment, Rastafari. I was over there. See? My finger hit a button. Here's what it is, Rastafari. Resume. Get used to it. Add more juice to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. But, damn dudes, damn brains loose. You need to add some screws to it. You know? But, so I stopped in the bush over there and I'm like, yeah, 911, listen, this is what happened. I'm just calling you, and it's really because this guy's telling me, calling the cops on me, when I even do nothing to the man, but defend myself, you know? Did you guys get a call? Well, I can't tell you that. I don't know, you know? And I'm like, well, shoot, I don't want you guys to come for nothing, you know? I know you guys are having a rough day, you know, shit. An officer was killed today. An officer was wounded, and 2 civilians, you know, were killed, you know? And it's just, you know, it's a lot, you know? I'm sure there's more serious things for you to do out here, you know? But she's like, well, you don't know. We should actually send them, you know, because I mean, like, well, you know, if that's what happened, you know, I mean, like, you sure you? Because I'm like, well, you know, well, then, you know, if you don't know, I'm like, shoot, you know. Then I was standing where that truck was. I crossed the street because by this time the cops left. These are my smoker cops that know what's going on, you know. And they're just monitoring everything, you know, man, to bomb my rascals, you know. They know what's going on and just like shit, you know. They saw what happened. They know what's going on. Okay, they know they're in the feed, cameras, phones bugged, everything. They know what's going on. See, that was just to alert me as well that yo, you know, it's almost like as if they wanted me to call them, as well. Call us, man, and you could arrest these guys right now, man. You know, either way, man. They left, and I'm like, okay. So I went and I stood where that truck was, and. Who do I see walking? Marcus and David. That's right. They didn't see me. I lone stalked them. Right. And incidentally, you know, if I didn't cross the street at that time, they would have seen me, you know. And if I was still standing in by that bush or maybe started walking up, they would have seen me, you know. Incidentally, not coincidentally, I'm standing right there where that truck was, but there's a small little lot there that you can park at least 4 cars there. And there's 4 cars there, or at least 3. So they didn't see me, you know. But then they passed, and I said to him, so you ready to call police for me again? Jerked him, you know, what? And he sees me, oh, Dave just stormed away. You know, like some stupid kid, you know, who's just rotten, spoiled, rotten, and is used to getting his shit, a little bully, you know, and he just can't get his shit, you know. I can't bully that one, and just stomped away, man. You know, didn't even answer me. Yeah, really, but wait a minute, just the other day I was standing outside, guy, and you went for your little walk, and I said, yeah, love, whoa. This guy stroked his hair, man, in the back, whoa. You know what I'm saying? That's right, that's the same day my smoker cop, who he called on me, talking about I left him a threatening letter, passed by and said good morning to me. You know what I mean? And then this guy, when he comes back now, what does he say to me? Happy Sabbath day to you, King. Right. That's the last thing this guy ever said to me. Okay, until, well, yesterday, you're the last person that should be here. Why? What happened? What happened from Happy Sabbath to you, King? That was the last Sabbath, you know. That wasn't just Sabbath that passed, you know. Okay? That was the last Sabbath, you know, man. And I don't talk to this guy or nothing, you know. I don't check him, no nothing, you know. So what's the problem? How does it go from Happy Sabbath day to you, King, to you're the last person that should be here, the worst person that should be here right now? Good. And this may I try to show you. See? Mind games. Don't play no mind games with me. Man a big man, man a no picnic. Them tell a bag of lies, one trick we. Smiling face, but you know it, we. Sizzla Kalanchi. Don't play no mind games with me. Man a bad man, man a no picnic. Them tell a bag of lies, one trick we. Smiling face, but you know it, we. See said them a agent of the system, them a work for. Yeah, that's my Sizzla Kalanja song, soon release. Yeah. Big album from Sizzla Kalanja drop. Tishan Burning Bush drop. Yeah, either drop, it might be dropping today, you know. I saw a post that it was released in May. No, it wasn't released in May. Or maybe it said coming soon, something June, something, but I could have swear that it said May release. Anyways, this month, Burning Bush by my messenger teacher, you know what I'm saying? My boy, he's my baby daddy, my baby dada, yeah? Yeah, spiritual, meaning Caesar's my dada, Aston is my dada, Damien is my dada, that's good. And I have a baby dada, see? His name is Tishan. I have a bunch of baby dadas out of that. Big bad bull gangs. See? Baby gangs. If you think this is a joke, it's a revolution. Yeah? You know? It's a revolution, brother. Really, man, them passing me in their car. I'm actually in the lot right now, and this is it's a private property, you know. So nobody's really supposed to be in here, you know what I mean? But more time they don't say nothing to me, you know. More time they don't say nothing to me still, you know. But this guy storms away, and Marcus is like, no, he didn't call feds. Oh, he didn't, but he called feds on me 3 times already, guy. You see, just to let you know that. You know what I mean? That's who you're partnering with. See? And the feds passed as this guy walked down the street and seen me, you know. The feds passed, boom. Probably got here. He said that Dave didn't call the feds, and then walked to the building with Dave. And then he came back. Marcus came. You see? And then the feds flew by him. And they flew by me too. I'm like, whoa, I'm right here. And they flew by me. They didn't even see me to come to the block, you know. But I only saw one car. And he saw that. And then as he's walking towards me, which is where I was standing by the truck, you know. But now I'm walking towards the building. And he says, yo, don't go there. The feds are there. Yeah, I know they're there, guy. They're there for me. You know what I'm saying? Your boy likes calling feds on me and shit like that. And that can't go on. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't saying nothing. He's just like, yeah, man, the man calling feds on me. You didn't hear what the man said, bro? But the feds are there. What the fuck is he saying that for? That's why, bro. I stay far from this man, bro. I can tell you more things, but I can tell you that. And I told him, he's a 33rd degree idiot. Freemason still. He didn't say nothing. Good. Man, know these things. I'm sure you know these things because you're in on this. Anyways, I'm on the phone. I had to call the feds to cancel it. I'm like, yo, like, I called to cancel and the feds flew by me. You know, and I'm like, shoot. You know, and the lady's like, well, you know, I mean, like, you know, well, you know, what's your location? I'm at the corner. I'm not even going to the block right now because they're too stupid, you know. And I let them know where I'm at, and my location on my phone was off, you know. And these feds know, these are not those who are, you know, it's investigation, and no, these are regular feds, but smoke cops, you know. They called me private, and I went to answer, but it hung up, you know. And so I just walked to the block and I seen them. I seen 6 of them with their lights flashing. Barrington, is that you? I'm like, yeah, man, it's me, man. What's going on? What happened? I'm like, yo, man, 2 of them left, 4 of them stayed. It's like, I don't know, like they wanted to see if I was injured or something, man, because I did tell him, this man slapped me, you know what I mean? Man coming out with 2x4 and all kind of thing, you know, by the time they get there, who knows what happened, you know, so they were coming. 6 of them, all women, thank you. I need that. I need the woman them to come and put these boys in their place right now. Because I'm pretty sure my smoker cop boys are tired of dealing with you guys. They just want to grab you up and throw you in jail and that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure sometimes they don't want to come and deal with you idiots. So they sent my smoker babes, man. Oh, man. All of them cute, pretty, fit. All of them. Cute smoker babes. Smoker cop babes. Huh? But they ain't playing. Anyways, man, I told them what happened. Yo, look, man, let me just explain to you what happened. What? That's what he did? Okay. Who? Dave. That's what one of them said to the rest of them, because some of them, I guess, don't know him, but this one knows him. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's like, yo, you know, I don't know what this guy's problem is. I haven't seen him in a while. Last time I seen him, he said, happy Sabbath day to me, you know what I'm saying? And prior to that, a few weeks ago, you know, the cops were called for a little altercation between us, you know what I'm saying? And it was resolved by the cops, and then that's it. And I haven't been up there. I don't really deal with them. I went and I gave this girl this treat, passed him, seen someone. I know this guy sits on my kid, and I said hi to him, and then this guy goes crazy on me. Crazy on me, you know what I'm saying? Trying to slam his door on me, but I'm in the way, and it slaps my hand, you know? And I did slap him back. I got his nose in his mouth. I told him that, but it's self-defense, you know what I mean? And then, well, the guy comes downstairs threatening me, and then, well, like, yo, what the heck, man? I go outside, like, I'm telling them, come outside, man, I ain't playing this game, man. Well, they came with a damn big stick to beat me. Guy's telling me he's gonna finish me, and all kind of crap. You know, well, what does he look like? Well, yeah, I'll tell you what he looks like, you know. And then I told him, as you drove up the street and then turned to come on the street that I was standing on and you passed me, this guy, Jason, rode by you on his bike. One of them was like, oh, yeah, I think I know who he is. Anyways, whatever, man. Here comes Jason riding on his bike. As I'm talking to the cops, I'm like, he's right there, you know. Hey, we want to talk to you. Okay, I'm like, yo, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this guy's problem is. I feel like a little chump, but I ain't no chump. I gotta stand here talking to 4 women cops about manly issues that we could resolve amongst ourselves. If we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? If we're not gonna fight, well, then we're not gonna fight. Why is this guy telling me he's gonna call the cops on me? You know what I'm saying? Why do you even have to involve the cops? And I told her, that's why I called you. That's the only reason why I really called you, you know, it's because he said it, and she's like, well, that was the right move. I said, I called you to protect myself, man, because this guy's telling me he's calling the cops on me. Well, that was the right move. That was a correct move, you know. And I'm like, yeah, you know, where's Dave? He's at 214 or 314. They know him. I said he's at 214 because, you see, my floor, I live downstairs in the pit, okay? Then there's the first floor. Then there is the second floor. Well, they count the pit as a first floor. So the second floor, the apartments are 2, 1, 2, 2. And then the second floor is 3. So he's at 314. She's like, you mean 314? I'm like, yeah, 314. Anyway, she asked me, okay, do you want to charge them? Do you want to make a declaration right now and go to court for this? I'm like, no. Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, could you just tell them don't talk to me and I won't talk to them? Just tell them that. Because me, you know, maybe the officers, these ones don't know. But you see me, man, if I got to go to court and write some declaration and stuff, I'm spilling all the damn beans on everything you fucking people been bomba blood clot doing everything. Which means a bunch of people are getting arrested. And this is going to be a big bomba blood clot thing. It ain't going to be one person. No, it's all of you involved. It's all of you involved. So I'm telling you, I keep telling these people, make me do that. I even told them last night, you keep provoking me. You know what I'm saying? You never know, it might just happen that one day you do too much. Yo, no, I'm charging him this time. And actually, officer, I'm charging all of these people for a bunch of shit. I'm charging all of them. No, officer, I'm telling you straight up, the cat's out of the bag now. Cat's out, because it's not just him. It's all of them behind this. And they're doing it to other people too. You know, this is what happened to Tasnia Bassett, officer. You know what I'm saying? You know? That stuff all right. You know? It's crazy. Why are you talking to me about some junkie that stole your stuff? Moi, j'ai rien volé, man. Va trouver ton junkie ami. Va parler à ton junkie ami qui a volé tes affaires. Parce que je suis pas un junkie. Comme toi. Yeah. I just gotta talk to this guy. Walking by, this is the people just messing with you, you know, telling me about some junkie stole his shit, but he's pointing at me, cursing at me. You know what I mean? Junkie, right? You want people to think I'm the junkie that stole your stuff, guy? No, guy, listen, go find your junkie friend, yeah, who stole your things because you're a junkie, because I'm not a junkie like you. I don't even smoke crack cocaine, but okay. I tell you, I don't play these games. Me, I get loud with these people. This is just who I am. You see the other day? No, I didn't even tell you this part. I didn't even tell you this part. Anyways, maybe I'll get to that later. I'm just saying, man, the feds wanted me to charge these guys. Can I just get an event number? You know what I'm saying? Can you just get an event number? Because I'm telling you, me, I charge you people, I'm charging you people for a bunch of shit. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. Well, we're going to go talk to him. 3 of them went to go talk to him. 3 of them went to go talk to Dave after they talked to this Jason guy who lied and said he didn't do nothing. All I did was I came downstairs, I heard him yelling at someone. Yeah, he's crazy. Oh, you can't say that though. No crazy part. No, he was yelling. There was an argument, right? And then I came downstairs and then he's telling me to come outside. And then when I came outside, yeah, with a 2x4, 4x4, you're not going to tell him that? It's all on camera, guy. You know, that's all I did. Yeah, that's all you did. When the cops seen him, I said, yeah, that's him coming down, rolling down the street right now. You know, hey, we want to talk to you. You know, he's like, okay, fine, sure, no problem. And I said, yeah, guy. And stop threatening me, guy. And he's just like, oh. And the cops are like, look, understand, just talk to us. Don't talk to him. That might escalate things. Okay, no problem. You know what I'm saying? No problem. You know? All this crap, eh? Anyways. That was that. They went to go talk to me. I tell him, stay away from me. Don't talk to me. I don't talk to him. Well, maybe you should just, not even, say nothing when you pass his room. Yeah, you're right. I can see that now. That guy that I said hi to, I know him for 32 years. And I actually know him for about 30 odd years too. He's known me since I'm a kid, since I'm born, officer. So it's kind of strange, but I didn't get into all of that. You want me to get into all of that? I'm telling you guys straight, man, I'll charge all of these people for a bunch of ish, man. You know what I'm saying? Which includes the damn superintendent who threatened me, and the damn superintendent's daughter's boyfriend who threatened me and came and attacked me. A bunch of people are getting charged for a bunch of things, and then, yeah, it's gang stalking and a network, and they even threatened my life, and I got Geneva talking about, Barrington, you still alive? No, you know what? I can't wait till you get rid of you, and your days are numbered, and people like you don't deserve to exist and breathe. Yeah, go on and on. Don't play this game with me. I'm not no rat. Yeah? I'm a civil servant, triple agent, Barry agent, 009, the Imperial Federal Agent of the Most High God. And I am the law enforcer of the Most High God. Smoke chambers. Yes? Yes. That's my alter spirit. My highest alter spirit. No, not alter egos. No. You see all my arcades? Yeah? Whether it be bang, whether it be bing, whether it be boom, whether it be Solomon, whether it be Polarman, whether it be Broomman, whether it be Catman, whether it be Birdman, any one of them, Broomman, Boboman, any one of them, Fireman, Lavaman, they're my alter spirits. I created them. Yes? And they are infused with the elements. Yeah? They're my alter spirits and my divine personalities, not split personalities, yeah? Good. Taught you that before, I'm going to teach you that again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways, that was that. Got the event number. I had to tell these officers, listen, my condolences to the officers. They were so touched that they're like, we can't do this. Barrington, I got a call. It's an emergency. My partner is calling me right now. She had her earbud in her ear, Barrington. Okay, well, I'll just wait for the other one to come out of the car with the the event number, As she came out, I said, as I was telling her, my condolences to you guys, It's unfortunate, but you guys are brave. I've seen what you guys did, And congratulations for your bravery at the same time, And at least one good thing we can say is, and she's like, I'm sorry, Barrington, I actually got an emergency call. I actually got a call. Sorry, it's an emergency. I was touching them, these ladies, they can't get emotional on a job like that, Literally cut me off, but in the most respectful way. Oh, I'm sorry, Barrington, I got a call. Then the other one's, Barrington, I got a call. It's an emergency. Sorry, but, it's an emergency. I'm like, okay, And she said, I'm like, it's unfortunate, my condolence. And she said, yes, my condolence, I'm like, yeah, and then they left. I go to my place. Wow, what a judgment here, you guys. Now I got another event number. You guys on your bullshit, and this time it's really serious. They got 2 workers. These are 2 cleaners for them. They used to be cleaners. They're both still cleaners for them. One guy does work outside. He prepares the garden and everything. He dresses the garden and all kind of thing, and rakes the damn grass and stuff. And the other one, Dave, he mops the floor and cleans up in there. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. You have 2 cleaners from your damn building attacking me, huh? Very, very good, huh? Because I had to contact the police. No joke. About 4 days ago, I contacted them. SPVM, this is the email I was given to contact you to get all the files for all the calls that were made here concerning my person. Whether I made the calls or other people made the calls. I'm going to need all of that. But I want to applaud you for your work that you do, officers. I don't know what's going on in Montreal North, but I've dealt with officers quite frequently and don't have these type of problems. Yes, every now and then 1 or 2 may need more training, but that's about it, But I'm sure this will be resolved and you'll be back on your feet up and running, And I want to thank you and applaud you for a lot of things that you do, because without you, this place would be much worse. You keep the city safe. I told them that. Good. Imagine that. And I got probably 2 days after that, I got an email from them saying, unfortunately, under Article 94, the Quebec Charter of Rights, you actually have to specify and do things accordingly, meaning I have to sign my name at the bottom of some paper indicating what I need, the dates and everything, no problem, right, with copies of photo IDs, you know, and all of that. And I could do that, you know, but I don't really feel like going through all of that, but I'll do it if I have to, you know. But I mean, I really don't feel like doing that. I have court in a few weeks with the housing court for these people and their crimes against me and their abuse, you know. And, well, you know, I have a lot of proof, you know, evidence, you know, but the more the merrier, you know. Or the more the irier, you know, since we're born merry, you know. Yeah, they turn Mary into Satan. Excuse me, they turn Mary into Lucifer. Like Allah. Yes, like Maya, the mother of Buddha. Huh? Yes, like Zeus, the mother of Thor and Loki. Zeus is a hermaphrodite. Many of you don't know that. Yes, Zeus is a hermaphrodite. We're not talking about the other Zeus. We're talking about that Zeus. The original Zeus. Is a hermaphrodite. Odin. Huh? I don't feel like doing that, but I think I'm going to need more event numbers, and I'm actually going to come and smoke this boy tonight. So I guess tonight will be the night I'm going to get another event number, because, you know, I can control these people because they act so damn stupid. And when you act stupid, hey, you're doing wicked things. What happens is the energy that you are emitting ends up being distorted and returned to you, right? Which causes you to react in the same ways you wanted this person to react, or worse. This is what happens. This is not mind alteration or mind control. I'm not playing with nobody's brain. Okay? You're playing with somebody's brain and it's coming back to you. Huh? And that's it, and that's all. Well, I was successful. I called it, you know, and I was successful because this guy crashed just like as I knew he would, you know, and that's the judgment, you know, and I got another event number. And that's that. You know? So more proof, more evidence. It's good. It's good. You know? I don't know who these people think they're playing with. Right. Marcos, I might as well tell you. He also told me, because I said, when he was talking to me over here the other day, you know, and Poppins came out to pop down the place, you know. He's telling me about the building over there and Dexter, and they burned down the place thinking it was him in there. No, there was a bunch of people in there doing stuff, and, you know, that's him. He's just red eye. He's just red eye. You know, which means he hated whoever was in there making real money and stuff like that. So here he wants to make it seem like it was all about him. No, but he was involved, and they probably thought he was in there too, but it wasn't, oh, let's go burn down the place because he's in it. No, there's a bunch of them in the damn building making money, taking money and work away from us, and we need to stop it. And so they went and burned down the building. You know, there was a bunch of people in the damn building, I'm pretty sure, you know, at least 40 people in the damn place, most likely, and they evacuated the place, but the place burned down, and one man died in there. His white friend. Okay, so I asked him, oh, yeah, eh? Wow. So I say, yo, so you know Tyree? And he's like, yeah, but you don't want to talk about it, though. Because you were red eye and hated the man. The man was making money. Ty was making big money in there. An Irish boy who told me he's not scared of these guys. An Irish boy who actually told me he was close friends to Tyree, and him and Tyree were working together. It's just he wasn't always over there. And this same Irish guy told me he was sleeping with Miss Poppins. That's right. And so was Tyree sleeping with Miss Poppins. That's right. And so was well, this kid Brandon, you know what I'm saying, who is her boyfriend now, who she's always there with him, you know. Right, everybody's just sleeping with this girl, but those who she's sleeping with, she's trying to mess them up. This Irish boy, yeah, they try to mess him up. This damn guy that she's with right now, yeah, messing him up, using him to try to attack me and stuff like that. One time he attacked me and she's standing in the room just quiet watching him. Yes, you can't tell him to cool, huh? No, and the camera's right there and he's rushing my place right now. He's rushing my place. That was the first time he did it. Rush my place. But didn't try to come in. When I slammed the door in his face, let's go outside. Nothing. That's right. You're gonna tell your boyfriend to come outside, are you? Well, she was sleeping with Tyree, and I told him. She set him up. She was sleeping with him, and I know she was sleeping with Irish too. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, because I'm like, she was sleeping with Irish too, and Tyree, which means that they're using her to get to him. you know. And what did he say again? He said, yeah, but it's not her fault. Zin, which means they encourage that. Yeah, of course, you know. And I'm like, yeah, I knew that. I know that. I know that she was sleeping with him, and he confirmed it. Yes, because nobody told me that, you know. I knew that. I knew that because I know Tyree. I know his pattern, and I know shit. He was sleeping with her. He must have been, and that's what they got to him. Well, it turns out that's exactly what happened. That's what he said. Yeah. And how she told him. This is what he told me. She told Marcus, or asked Marcus if he knows where she can buy a gun, because she wants to get rid of someone, you know. And I'm looking at him. Right. It was Tyree, and he's like, yeah, trying to act like he didn't know. You know. The man knew that it was Tyree that they wanted to get rid of, see? And Tyree was causing a problem. Yeah? And you know what he told me too? Because I'm like, yo, bro, listen to me. They did that to him, see? They're spreading rumors out there talking about some hells. Other hells did that. Having to do with something inside. Remember, this is the first man that brought drugs. I'm not celebrating this, but I'm just telling you. He was the first man to bring drugs into a prison by the means of a drone. And this is the rumor that they're spreading, that he messed up some work and didn't pay some people for, you know, whatever was lost or confiscated, you know. And that's what that was about. No, that's not what that was about. That's not what that was about, see. And he told me what happened is Tyree was making big money in there, and he was actually selling stuff to them. These people, so-called hells, they're just supporters. Good. He was selling ounces and stuff to them. Good. What they were buying ounces and stuff from who? Hells. And the hells found out about it because there was a leak. So the real hells found out what these hells were doing, knockoff hells were doing, and gave them an ultimatum, an option. You take care of him, or we're coming to take care of you. That's what happened. And so they set up my tie-dye, whose last name is Virgo, Tyree Virgo. This girl, boom, boom, boom. And that's what happened. You know? I'm pretty sure David's really pissed off. Oh no. Because Marcus is not supposed to tell me all of these things, you see. But me, I can get anything, anybody, just stand in my radius. And I'm gonna dismantle you. Anyway, that's that. You hear the bell? That's the judgment bell. Yeah? That's the hell angel's bell. Hell's angel bell. My bell. Yeah? See? I hear them calling me a demon and things, saying he's working magic and stuff. Yeah, sure. He's doing dark demon magic according to you. Yeah? Well, you say the Most High God, Rastafari, right? Yeah? He's the first. We don't like saying demon, yeah? But remember, he had to come down, you know. After you fell down, you know. Yeah? But Jah came down in his wrath, like a real blood-clad demon. Yeah? So therefore, the Most High himself is heaven's demon. But we said daemon, which is the mystic aspect of yourself. The highest aspect of yourself is known as the daemon. You know, not demon, but okay, don't matter. Don't change nothing for me. You turn God into one bomba blood-clad demon. See? One heaven's demon who is just here to destroy you. Yeah? And punish you. And torment and torture you. Yeah? Heaven's demon who came down to be hell's angel. Yeah? Remember that. Bomba clad. Yeah? So I'm HA and I'm HD. Yeah? Heaven's demon, hell's angel, man. Hell's angel. Yeah? Hellraiser. Hellrider. Yeah? Hellboy. Dopey Rider. Ghost Rider. Ghostbuster. Yeah? I'm just letting you know, you know, you're dealing with me, you know, the boss. Yeah? Of all bosses. King of kings, Lord of lords. Conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, God of gods, judge of judges, governor of governors. So our condolences to those you know, affected, many are affected, you know, bless up the place, you know, we don't need no more violence like that, but we need to exercise more caution, and collective security is a must. Yeah? Self-defense is a must. Security of person is a must. Yeah? So we don't really want to dwell on it. Yeah? But you see the judgment. Ain't no plating. Ain't no plating. It's spell work, backfired in real time, one time. See? Job be with the item. Places rumbling, places turning up, arming at work. You got the network at work. So it's us versus them. You already know. You already know, people. See? It's job be with you. Got mega incoming alert. Zernment incoming alert. Inbound. Judgment right now. You see? Big fish is falling. Clive Davis dead. That's how big a bomb blood clot judgment. At 94. While you got Bernadette. Remember Bernadine had burned them up. Former First Lady of France. She fell at 93. Then you got this Cardinal Ruini, you know. Yeah, pivotal figure in the Catholic Church, you know. And stalwart in their Vatican, you know, in Rome. Yeah, Rome, you know. Well, he fell at 94. 95. No, she at 95, him at 93, and now Clive Davis at 94. And you know, Davis, that's the last name of that girl, Alina Selma Alabama Davis, who was in the smoke shop when I burned them up with Geneva, Switzerland. You remember that? Yeah? Davis. And you got this guy, Devil. You know, it's a judgment. It's just to show you, you know, it's serious, you know. And then Devil and his twin brother, they're not really born in April, you know, that's the birth date that they were given. Assigned. April the 17th. Sizzla Kalonji Earth Day. Yes, the Christ Earth Day, in the days of the crucified boy, the punk who got crucified, you know, but still Christ got crucified with his twin brother still, because he's his twin. I am the twin, you know. So, you know, April 17th, the Bible says that it was during the Passover that Miriam and Joseph went down into Jerusalem. It was for the Passover that started on the 14th, and 3 days into the Passover, the Christ child was born. The twins were born. You feel me? Bless, bless, bless. What else? Well, right over there, I showed you, you know, where you got the cords on the ground. As I told you, you know, this girl came and tried to pop down the place and smoke me, and tried to pop a smoke. Make you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, I went inside, you know, went for a walk and whatever, and well, I was, you know, let's say back on the ends, meaning, well, I returned, but I was across the street this time, and well, now here we got the guy that was with Marcus wrapping up this cord. Marcus is not there, with some other guy wrapping up more cords that they found. Right. But with the owners of the building, this entire warehouse here, it's still owned by people, and there's still stuff going on inside them. There's still stuff going inside them. I just told you 2 guys passed in a car. They came from over there, you know. That's where they park. You see, there's a truck over there and things. Exactly, there's things going on over there, you know. So these guys were over here, you know, and me, I'm across the street over there, and then I see the damn, well, he claims he owns the building, you know what I mean? And he's like, yo, get off my property. And these guys are kind of arguing, you know. I don't know why you guys are arguing. Just get off the damn property, you know. I mean, he's telling you to get off his property, you know. It seems like as if they're arguing, telling him to chill. And he called 3 more of his boys from the warehouse, but from that direction. From over there, okay? So these guys are running down the street while the cops show up right here. They pull up and then pull up into the parking lot. And so now they're confronting these guys as 3 more guys show up, ready to fight. It was clear one guy had his hand in his, he was flipping, wheeling his hand, you know, like, it was so funny. Swinging his hand like a Batman, like, oh, you're getting it. The cops stopped that. When they saw the cops, okay. Cops are like, we'll deal with it. Okay. And cops told them, get off the damn property. You know? Big fight was about to break out, you know what I'm saying? And these guys, you know. And I told him, yo, I seen what you guys were coming to do. Good thing the cops were there, you know. And he's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, yo, bro, there was a Drama right there. If you study your cameras, there was dramas right there. Earlier this morning, you're like, yeah? I'm like, yeah, bro, it's just crazy out here right now, bro. It's crazy out here, bro. You know? Yeah, you're the Rastafari. This is what these guys were wrapping up. This cord here. See? It has a metal rod in it. You know what I mean? And so that's what they were doing. You know what I mean? It's a judgment. I tell you. Right now you people keep coming and try to smoke me. And now, well, I study patterns like crazy. And I'm only getting better at it. You know what I'm saying? So, well, now it's like, well, I ain't walking into your traps anymore. I walk around your trap. And that's what's been going on for a while. From the stupid ambush. When I went to the park and I came back, it's like it really started there, but I do it all the time, you know. But I'm just telling you, usually if I see an ambush, I walk straight into it. That was literally when it started, and I said, I'm not walking into your traps no more. Those assignments are over, you know. I'm the greatest escapist of our bomber rascal at time. I don't need to prove nothing to you guys. So now I'm going to prove that I'm not escaping your damn traps anymore. I'm just walking around them. Meaning I see them and I know them and I just walk around them. You see? I'll even smoke you up before you lay them as you're laying them and stuff like that. You know, so now it's really messing them up right now, like never before. They never have to deal with this now. It is what it is, people. I'll be with you. I'll be with you. I'm going to cut you loose. You got two, you know, groundbreaking throne room speeches today. Yeah, as you can see, the paradigm shift is in full swing and the script is flipping. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's flipping. You're most high Rastafari. Give thanks for your life. People, do good, be good, and good will follow. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this time, in this retrograde. Everything is boomeranging in retrograde. And now Mercury, we're getting closer to the Mercury retrograde, which everything's going to go into retrograde. You see what I'm saying? So you better be good, you know, or be bad, and when you get your judgment. You see what I'm saying? I could have locked these two guys up last night. Easy. As their girl, the superintendent's girl, well, she's gone. Exactly. That would have been three of them in one day. One day. You see what I'm saying? Don't play with me. Now, you see the girl that money stabbed up? I'm just honest and I'm real. I mean, I'm not for hide me. He's a man. I slept with her. Prior to me moving here, this was in like about 2018. I met this girl. She's a sweet girl. You know what I mean? She's a sweet girl, but the thing is, like, she's into things. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not into those things. I'm not into nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they did. I had to cut the girl loose. She was a sweet girl, you know? But I'm not into those things, you know? So it's like, well, that's that. So this girl carries some of my frequency and thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? She's the one that just took down one of their main workers. That worker was more like a boss in there. That girl takes care of things that even her boyfriend, the superintendent, don't take care of. Anytime there's problems, she's the one that deals with it. She's the one that goes and confront people, chase them off of the block, or whatever. Look, she's the one that stabbed Sophie. Badly. And well, now she's gone. You know, because that's what it is, you see? And this is what it is. These people sick bad people onto bad people. Literally. They do all kind of wickedness in here to people that, yo, you're good, you're decent. Guess what now? They're going to make sure that they turn you against someone decent and turn someone decent against you. You guys are going to be the ones that are going to go at it. Literally. You know? Hopefully they're both going to just destroy each other, you know? And we got about to kill two birds with one stone. Literally. They had a good girl, a decent girl, more than decent girl, go stab up another decent good girl. And you see those two decent good girls? They're not aware of it, you know. But Jah has them working side by side with their backs turned. With their backs turned. They're working side by side to fuck up these people. Well, now she's gone. That's going to mess these people up bad. Oh, well, look, this girl still came to court after you bribed her and paid her. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's a huge blow. She's a girl. This is the first time one of them have been taken down by anybody legally. Do you see what I'm saying to you? It's a serious thing. So now it's like, oh, yo, people call cops on you. People are not afraid to stand up for themselves. I started that. And my frequency is in Sophie. So I have to big up Sophie for that. See? Sophie, which means wisdom, you know. Most natural. I told you about Sophie. She was the girl that lived on the 4th floor. She lives way up top, I told you. And they kicked her out the building. Remember I told you, she even lent me a book one time. She had a library. Listen to me, this girl. Look, nothing ever happened with me and her here. But I can tell you straight up, like, she's nice and remembers me. And she's just like, yo, she always asks me, like, oh, do you have an extra little change? And things like that. I'm just cool with her. You know what I'm saying? She's the kind of girl, like, oh, I'm going there. It's not often. I'm going to her house just for talk and reason. The girl has a blood clot library in there, man, with a bunch of books. One of the books she has 3 books I have. One is the Book of Mormon, obviously the Bible, and Fingerprint of the Gods. She literally had that book in there. I'm like, wow, you see that? I had some interesting books in there. So we could actually reason and talk about things, you know? But the drugs and stuff, you know, you get ahead of yourself and actually start getting loud and want to try to control you, and, you know, and talking about how she's a reincarnated person, she's this lady here, which I'm not saying no, but where you get that from, you know? Oh, you're spoiling my fun, like as if, no, I'm trying to understand what makes you think that. To her, oh, you're questioning me? And she started yelling at me, oh. I said, listen, bye. That's the last time I went to go and check her. They go and just chill. And I not chill for long neither, you know. Maybe chill for like 10 minutes and just reason my bun and spliff in there with the girl and she in there. You know, not smoke that crack around me. Not smoke that crack, but if she does, she might take a one puff. I say, yo, just do it by your window and I go stand over there, you know. We talk. Look a reason. I want to see the light in you, you know. And I seen, wow, she's a nice little girl, eh, wow, you know. So, one girl who I like, Monica, I love this girl, she's alright, she's nice, money, I call her money. And Sophie, which I love her still, she's nice, she's alright. Not to say, ooh, things have to go on. No, things don't have to go on sexually, no, not like that. Not like that. You know? And so that's what happened, you know. Let them both out of there. You know? Look, see my copper boys, look, ooh, can I catch them? Oh, shit. They just pass it, and they're fucking waving at me, you know, saying hi to me as I'm on private property. You know, they even saying nothing to me. Those my smoker cops, you know, just passing. You know, look, they're just passing. They're just patrolling. You see what I'm saying? They're just patrolling the ends because, you know, there's a lot of crazy shit going on here. You know, look, you see how they're taking their time. You see how they're taking their time. They might do them job, you know. Sure. They might do them job, you know. Bless up. They're doing their job, you know, man. Rascal. You know, and I really appreciate of them for that. Not to say they're just keeping me safe, they're keeping the place safe, man. You know? Whoa. You know? I like that leather interior there. It's nice leather interior, I like that. See the Rasta, man. I'm just out here chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here chilling. Rastafari live. I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know? There's a lot of pollen flying around right now. You know what I'm saying? And shit. Like it's all over the place. All over the place. You know? So, like I like to let my locks out in a nature, you know. But there's a lot of pollen flying. You know? Bless up. Give thanks and praise. Bless up yourself, people. Give thanks for your life. You know what I'm saying? And just do good and be good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got much to report to you right now. I mean, it's just crazy. It is crazy out here. Crazy. You feel me? So just do good and live up, man. You know what I'm saying? And, well, you know, do your due diligence, yeah? Gotta let you go for now. Blast.